Hey everybody, welcome to another box busting here on the Bosch and Roll channel. So today we got the new set Jumpstart, which is a pretty weird set. Like they've never done anything like this before. Jumpstart, it's supposed to be like a pseudo-limited, pseudo-constructed sort of thing where every pack has 20 cards and you're supposed to open 2 packs, shuffle them together, and you have a 40 card deck. And your friend's supposed to do the same thing and just, you're ready to go in seconds. So what that means is that the packs have a bunch of basic lands in them, for one, like a lot more than a normal set. That also means the packs have 20 cards in them, which is a lot more than a normal set of 15. So in order to make coherent decks, each pack has a theme. So like unicorns, like the unicorn pack will have some distribution of the cards that are in the unicorn card set. I don't believe that you're guaranteed to get every unicorn card in every unicorn pack, but you're guaranteed to get most of them, a set of them. So out of that set. So there's different themes, and the themes have different rarities. Like instead of opening like a mythic rare, you open a mythic pack, which will then contain the cards that are rarer than the common packs. And that has nothing to do with power level. It's just I think they spread out the rarities based on replayability of the sets. So like goblins is a common because everyone loved goblins, but like mill is a little bit more niche. So mill is a mythic rare set. All of the planeswalkers I believe are mythic rares, like Basri, Teferi, Liliana, Chandra, and Garruk. And then rainbow. That's the only pack with more than one color in it, and that one has all of the colors, and that is a mythic rare pack. So two things about this set that make me want to bust it. One of them is that the print run ended up being a lot smaller than people expected, or at least the first wave. They're going to print more and then things will catch up. But I pre-ordered this box from Clubhouse Cards for $100, and now they're selling for like $180 already just because nobody can get them. So that was a great deal, apparently, at least for now, until the second wave comes out. The other thing is that at least the first print run on Jumpstart was horrible from a quality control perspective, which is great for misprint collectors. I'll link the misprints and oddities Facebook group in the description of this video if you are interested in that sort of thing and want to check it out. But Jumpstart's been full of exciting things showing up in that group. We've seen like a blue Linvala, Keeper of Silence, a lot of dual lands, quote unquote, where like it's a swamp, but they printed island art and text over it, and every combination of basic lands done that. There was a Disney Princess Liliana, where Liliana was printed over the art of some like beautiful green forest scape, so she looks like a Disney princess just like strolling through playing with animals. My favorite one I've seen, actually a friend of mine, Kevin, opened it. It was Muxus the Goblin, the new Goblin Lord, overprinted with Tiny Bones. Those are two of the chase rares of the set, and they were just on the same card printed together. This was really exciting stuff. So the scarcity of this set makes it a high value open right now, at least until the print run catches up with demand. And if we spike one of these misprinted sets, we're just gonna be rich, basically. So let's get into it. I don't know how many packs are in this box. I guess we'll find out together. It's got to be less than the normal 36 because the packs are bigger and the box is the same size. My display set up here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's 3 piles, so there's 24 packs in a box compared to the normal 36. So that makes some sense. All right, let's do this. These packs are robust. All right, so when you open it, it's in another sealed little plastic pack. The cards aren't loose like normal, and it'll tell you what deck this is. So this is Minions. I believe this is one of the common packs. The second layer of plastic busts up pretty easy. That's nice. So you get this card that identifies what the deck is. We got some minions. Phyrexian Tower. The rare is in the front here. I wonder if that's going to be true for all of them. So there's a lot of M21 cards in this set. And then there's a bunch of reprints throughout Magic's history. So some of the cards will have the M21 set symbol, and then some will have the Jumpstart set symbol if they're a reprint. So this is a cool land cycle that's only in Jumpstart. It's brand new. Since each deck is monocolor, but it's meant to be paired basically at random with a different color, these thriving dual land cycles, they all enter the battlefield tap. They make the color of the deck they come in. So this one makes black, and you choose a color when it comes into play, and it also makes that color. So these are probably going to end up being casual staples in any deck that makes two colors. And then, super cool thing they did, each of the basic lands in this set is unique to the pack that it's from. So this is the Minion Swamp. So you get like one Minion Swamp in your minion deck, and then a set of 21 Swamps. Jumpstart logo. This art only exists in the minion deck in Jumpstart. So your mileage may vary on that depending on how much you like basic lands, but there's some pretty sweet ones. They all have to do with the theme. Like this deck is about like summoning a bunch of little monsters to attack your opponent, and the swamp is overrun by little monsters. There's like a demon here, here, and here. So we'll get into that. I'll go a little quicker with the rest of the packs, don't worry. Just want to get the lay of the land here. Alright, rogues. Alright, so the rare is in the front. Una's Blackguard. I loved that card back in Lore and Block Draft. Stab Wound. This was the bane of everyone in Return to Ravnica Block Limited. Alright, so Last Gasp. That might be new art. I don't know if I've seen this art on Last Gasp before. Alright, so there's my Thriving Moor. This is the rogue basic swamp. You have sort of a clandestine meeting in the sewer going on. So the most valuable card in this set right now is Allosaurus Shepard, which is in the Elves deck. Alright, Tree Hugging. This is a Tree Folk theme deck. Allosaurus Shepherd is a 1-mana green creature that can't be countered, and as long as it's in play, your green spells can't be countered, which is like something that basically every green mage wants. Primordial Sage is the rare. It's a pretty sweet reprint. It's M21 Tree Folk. Wall of Blossom, sweet reprint. A Thriving Grove, that's the green one in the cycle. And here's the forest, and the trees are Tree Folk. Pretty sweet. Ooh, elves. Is this the Allosaurus Shepherd? Did I call it? Oh baby, there it is. Currently retailing for about $70. Pretty stoked about opening this one. Almost pays for the box by itself. But in addition to that, I'm also a Legacy Elves player, which this is sort of a mixed blessing because this card is really good in Legacy Elves, but there are no foils in Jumpstart, and my Elves deck is all the way foil. So if I play this card, and I will, I'd have to do it in a non-foil capacity. I'll just have to suck it up. But yeah, that's what we're looking for out of this box. That's how you get your money back. Winnin's Elite, Brent's Run Vanquisher. This walk down memory lane back to Lorwyn has been a lot of fun for me. I loved drafting Lorwyn. Grove, Invoker, and this forest. It looks like you're in a bunch of weeds, but it's actually spears. That's pretty badass. Smashing. I like some of the names of these themes, like there. The theme is smashing, so I wonder what they're doing. Alright, Smashing, Volcanic Salvo, that's an M21 rare. And the mountain is getting smashed, to the surprise of no one. They certainly delivered on that theme. Above the Clouds, so this is a flying theme deck. Kira, great glass spinner. Former Legacy All-Star, but has been invalidated in the modern era. But sweet card all the same. Thriving Isle. And the island is, in fact, above the clouds. A little on the nose, but still sweet. Well read. So, the theme of this pack is drawing cards. Remember, your deck is actually, on flavor, is your library. Like, that's where you keep your books, and that's how you know things. Those are the spells you know. Foremost Archive Keeper. So we have a Librarian as the rare here. I believe this is a Jumpstart original card. Curiosity. Wonder how many people have lost a curiosity in their lives. I certainly have. And this island is made of books. Oh, I actually like that a lot. That's super sweet. All these cards have been disappointingly well printed so far. Garruk. Alright, that's a mythic pack. All of the Planeswalkers are mythic packs. Alright, so Garruk, and as advertised, there's Garruk. We have his Harbinger as well, so we got 2 rares out of this one. Bunch of cards with Garruk's name on them. And a super sweet alternate frame forest. These come in the Planeswalker packs. I believe each of them have a basic land with the M21 showcase frame on it. +1. Alright, so the theme is +1/+1 counters. Branching Evolution. If one or more +1 counters would be put on a creature you control, twice that many counters are put on instead. This is the type of card that Commander players love. It wouldn't surprise me to learn this was a $10 bill. I don't actually know the value of it, but if it's not now, it will be someday. Casual players love this sort of thing. This is the card, by the way, that the Liliana was misprinted into the art of that I mentioned earlier. It's just got like Liliana like standing like right here among all these forest creatures in a green background. It's pretty awesome. Then a bunch of things you'd expect to take advantage of your sweet rare. In the forest, not really sure what's going on here, but there's a lot of like branches crawling around. Predatory. Neath of the Dire Hunt. Oh my goodness, there are so many words on this card. Whenever one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 2 and a Gruul hybrid. If you do, double target creature's power until end of turn. That creature must be blocked this combat if able. Alright, this is pretty sweet. With the Commander color identity rules, this is a Gruul Commander, even though it only has green in its casting cost, because there is red mana in its text box. So this is a Gruul Commander with built-in card advantage, so that's a nice thing to have. The thing that red and green don't get a whole lot of. I mean, green's been getting more into it lately in the current color pie, but for a long time, green just didn't really do that. Forest, oh my god, so scary. These Venus giant fly traps are about to eat this deer. I certainly feel predated upon after opening that pack. Cats. Cats and dogs officially are supported tribes in Magic as of M21. I mean, they've existed all along, but now they're really getting fleshed out. Feline Sovereign. That's the new Cat Lord from M21. I'll tell you, I played some Jumpstart events on Arena, and I had the dog deck, and my opponent had the cat deck, and this Lord grants your cats protection from dogs. So I just could never beat this card. Alright. This card is funny because there's a cat in the art, but it's not actually a cat card, but that was a clever inclusion. Lots of sweet cats. And the land has a tiger or lion skulking in the weeds. I was kind of hoping that land would be a little more cartoony, like, I don't know, some like cute little cat playing somewhere in the woods. But I guess a lion is technically a cat, so you got me. Doctor, give me the news. I imagine this one is about gaining life or preventing damage. It's a white deck, clearly. Speaker of the Heavens, new rare from M21. You can tap it to make a 4/4 angel if you have 7 life or more than your starting life total. So clearly this deck Just trying to get your life total above 27, and then you just start pooping out angels. And the planes, and I guess these big white geysers represent healing somehow. Heavily armored. So this could be equipment or auras. It's a white deck. We'll see. Chaos the Lunarch. Ooh, that's a hot card. I think this thing has been expensive in the past. This is a nice reprint for casual players. Enters the battlefield with X+1 counters, tap it to put a +1 counter on it, tap remove a counter, and put a +1 counter on each other creature you control. So this is a really nice mono white, like, go wide commander. Alright, so this is a +1 counter theme deck. And the plains has a pretty sweet looking, like, reflective piece of armor that you can see the sky in. I actually like that one a lot. It is Minotaurs. Magic's original poster children. If you didn't know, when Alpha and Beta were coming out, Magic needed to pick one of their cards to be their poster child to put on all their merch, and they didn't go with Sarah Angel or Shivan Dragon or things that we assume, or Lord of the Pit, like things that we take for granted as iconic now. They used Hurloon Minotaur. So you can find some sweet merch from like the early 90s, like Hurloon Minotaur jean jackets, and I believe the original Wizards of the Coast retail location had like a giant Hurloon Minotaur statue greeting you at the door. So there's a piece of Magic history for you. Alright, Seth Ron Hurley General. I believe this is a new card as well. This has a Rakdos activated ability, so again its color identity is red and black, so you can play this in your as your Minotaur Lord in your Minotaur Commander deck. They've made some nice considerations for that. They found good ways to put multicolored legends for Commander into monocolored packs, so clever stuff there. This mountain has a nice picture of a labyrinth, which Minotaurs are known for protecting. That's more of Greek lore than Magic lore, really, but I mean, I like it. I like an occasional like nod through the fourth wall back into the real world. At least insofar as like Minotaurs and labyrinths are the real world. Because I should specify real world mythology, because it's all fake. More cats. Alright, so we've now identified that you can open 2 of the same pack in the same box, or at least 2 of the same theme. The pack might be slightly different. Maybe we'll open 2 elves. How about that? Alright, Lurking Predators and Feline Sovereign. Okay, so this pack's a little better because we got an extra rare out of it. But we still got the Feline Sovereign. So this is cool. It's our first example of things being slightly different out of the same packs. Yep, the same basic land though. There's only 1 cat basic, but we got an extra rare, and some of the commons are a little different as well. Spirits. This is a mono blue deck featuring, you guessed it, spirits. So Shacklegeist, no surprise there. Its picture is on the thing. Rattle Chains, nice. So this is a double rare pack, and Rattle Chains gets Pioneer and Modern Play. So it's a sweet card to get. Probably weren't guaranteed that. Got a little lucky to hit a double rare. And this island, ooh. There's just a bunch of like creepy like spirit bodies like standing on this island. Oh. I would not want to come across that island on my adventures, though I like it in my decks. Dinosaurs. Alright, Dinosaurs are a green deck. I imagine Colossal Dreadmaw's in there because there he is right on the art. He's so big. Alright, Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. This card was only printed in, I believe, Conspiracy until Jumpstart came out. So this was a pretty high value commander card. I think it was in like the $20, $30 range. It's probably still at least a $10 bill. So nice job, Selvala. Good to see you. It was also in mystery packs, mystery boosters. So I don't know how much that would have affected the value in the meantime. Alright, there's Colossal Dreadmaw as advertised. And a forest with, you guessed it, dinosaurs on it. So we got about 7 packs here, it looks like. I'm hoping to open some Phyrexians. They have the sweetest basic land. Their pack basic is written in Phyrexian. It looks really nice. That's the mythic rare swamp of the pack, of the set. Alright, spooky. These are probably like ghosts and zombies and crap. Plumlord. I believe that is a reprint from one of the Ravnica blocks. Languish, alright, double rare. Love to see it. Yeah, so these are like zombies and horrors. And the spooky swamp is a graveyard. Yep, spookiness confirmed. Devilish. This is a red deck for sure. Devils are red. I believe there is like a sweet new devil legend in this set. Let's see if we get it. Got Hellrider and Sin Prodder. Alright, so we got 2 rares, but they were not the devil legend. Yep, lots of devils, as you might expect. Oh, that mountain is sick. Look at that. Wow. That might be my favorite basic we've opened. Discarding. So this is a mono black deck. Is this the Tiny Bones pack? Tiny Bones is one of the chase mythics from this set. Leona's Reaver and Nixithid. Bummer, no Tiny Bones. We got 2 reprint rares instead. This deck looks pretty good, actually. Like, I'd be pretty excited to have this if I was actually playing Jumpstart. Ooh, double white. And, oh, look at this. The discard swamp is just a hand oozing out, like, melted goop. I like that. So Rogues actually is a rare pack. It's weird that we got 2 of them. Thieves Guild Enforcer again. So this is a very similar Rogues pack all over again, compared to our Cats pack, which had different rares, or bonus rares. This appears to be almost exactly the same. We're down to our last 3 packs. There they are. That packaging was wonky, but it looks like the cards are okay, unfortunately. Another spooky deck. Ogre, Slumlord, and Languish all over again. Alright, so we got a... Yeah, this looks almost the same. Goblins, ooh, this is where Muxus is. There's a lot of goblin rares. We're not guaranteed to get Muxus, I don't think, but Muxus is right behind Allosaurus Shepherd as far as like legacy playable cards out of this set. There he is, Muxus Goblin Grandy. This card is messed up, let me tell you. So he's a 6-mana 4/4. When it comes into play, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. Put all goblins with converted mana cost 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield. And then whenever he attacks, it gets +1/+1 for each other goblin you control. So in Legacy, there's Goblin Lackey, so this thing can come into play on turn 2, and that's the game. Like, there's not really a Legacy deck, unless they combo up and kill you that turn, that can come back from that. And this card is also kind of ruining Historic on Arena right now. I suspect it will get banned in that format eventually. As Wynota from Ikoria, I think, is banned in Historic, and this card is much better than Wynota. So, excited we got that out of the box. Basically, Muxus and Allosaurus Shepard are the 2 cards you want on a Jumpstart if you're a Legacy player. Alright, otherwise, got some goblins. The Goblin Mountain is so sweet. I saw this one on preview art. You might not be able to tell from the picture, but this is like not actually a rock mountain. This mountain over here is made of rock, and then you get over here, and this is just like a World War Z pile of goblins. Alright, last pack. It looks like our box had pretty good quality control, unfortunately, but I do think we got our money out of it. And minions on the way out. So I believe this is also the first pack we opened, so So it began, it will end. Minions, Kel's Fight Fixer. Right, I think this is a Jumpstart original card too. 4 mana, 4/3 menace. When you sacrifice a creature, you may pay Dimir Hybrid. If you do draw a card and 1 sack a creature, she becomes indestructible. Alright, so this is another one of these sweet cards where it's a monocolor card, but it's a 2-color legend for Commander. Witch's Cauldron. Yep, everything looks pretty normal here. And we got another one of those Minion Swamps with all the demon bats flying around. Alright, so that's a good picture of what Jumpstart is. We didn't get any sweet misprinted cards, but we did get a lot of the chase rares we were looking for, so better than expectation out of that box. Thanks for watching, and make sure to hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter. We can talk about Magic. Let's hang out. See you next time.